Why was the Velvet Revolution in Czechoslovakia so peaceful? Imagine a country where thousands of people come together not to fight, but to change their government through calm and peaceful protests. That's what happened during the Velvet Revolution in Czechoslovakia. This peaceful shift from a communist regime to a democracy surprised many. So, what made it so calm and nonviolent? Let's look at the key reasons. First, the protesters used nonviolent tactics. Students, workers, and intellectuals gathered in large numbers, holding peaceful demonstrations, strikes, and boycotts. They knew that staying peaceful made it harder for the government to justify using force. This approach kept tensions from escalating into violence. Second, strong leadership played a big role. Václav Havel, a well-known writer and dissident, became a symbol of the movement. He and other leaders organized protests and kept the focus on democratic reforms. They encouraged people to stay peaceful and united. Organizations like Civic Forum helped coordinate efforts and kept the movement organized. Third, the public support was broad. People from different backgrounds, ages, and professions came together. Artists, teachers, and workers all showed their support. This unity made the protests more powerful and less likely to turn violent. When so many people stood together peacefully, it was hard for the authorities to crack down without losing face. Fourth, the international context mattered. The fall of the Berlin Wall and changes across Eastern Europe created pressure on the Czechoslovak government. The world was watching, and the idea of peaceful change was gaining momentum everywhere. This global shift encouraged the government to avoid violence and seek negotiations instead. Lastly, the government's response changed over time. At first, they tried to suppress the protests, but the peaceful nature of the demonstrations made violence less appealing. Eventually, the authorities saw that negotiating was better than fighting. They chose dialogue, which helped keep the revolution peaceful. All these factors combined to make the Velvet Revolution a rare example of a peaceful political change. It showed that even in tough situations, people can come together without violence to bring about real change. It also reflected how global events and internal unity can influence a country's path toward democracy.